Video recommendation. This is an interview with old school trainer Stacey McKinley. He worked with Mike Tyson and many fighters over the years, many heavyweights, and even worked with people like Ricardo Mayorga, etc. This is an interview where he's talking about Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder and who he thinks is going to win. And it's clear from this interview and other interviews he's done on True School Sports that he rates Joshua very highly, and he thinks Anthony Joshua is going to beat Deontay Wilder if and when they step into the ring. He gives Wilder a good shot, but he does believe that it will be Joshua with his hand raised at the end of the fight, and he gives his reasons. So I recommend you guys go watch this video. Also, a couple people have asked me about this interview here. Stephen A. Smith interviewing Anthony Joshua. This was over a week ago, so I'm very, very late on this one. I didn't even realize it had taken place. But in this one, Joshua was just saying that he wants a 2-fight deal and that Wilder needs to come to his senses, basically. And again, the 2-fight deal is for what? I mean, maybe both sides want a 2-fight deal, but no, actually, let me not say both sides want a 2-fight deal, because Team Wilder did say they're happy to do a 1-fight, but it must be in the US, seemingly. They want the 1-fight in the US, whereas Joshua's like, nah, let's do 2 fights and let's do the first in the UK. And that's just an insurance policy. That's all that is. That's just a rematch clause in a contract. Joshua's protecting himself and protecting what he's built. So he wants it in the UK because the odds are going to be in his favor in terms of the judging and the referee, the crowd, the atmosphere. It's what Joshua's used to. Wilder's going to be coming out to a hostile crowd. He's going to be out of his element. He's going to be in a totally different time zone. I know he's fought in the UK before, but not in this kind of atmosphere. So Joshua wants everything in his favor in the first fight, and if he loses, he then gets a chance to redeem himself in the rematch in the United States. So that's what it's all about. Joshua is, I hate to use the term, the A-side, so he's trying to play the A-side role. Again, I've mentioned in previous videos, we don't know what Deontay Wilder is being offered. We know that Deontay Wilder, people say Joshua should take the money to go and fight in the States because he's going to get more money fighting in the States than he is in the UK. That may be true, but Wilder is going to get more money fighting Joshua than he's going to get fighting anybody else by a mile. I mean, Wilder is going to make, the initial offer that Eddie Hearn put out to Deontay Wilder was 12 million. And as far as we know, that offer has been improved. So let's say he's offering him 14 million now. And Wilder's making 2 million a fight, right? 1 to 2 million a fight. So he's being offered just multiple times more than he's gotten against anybody else. Why isn't he going to he don't need to worry about Joshua's money. That's the point I'm making. He don't need to worry about Joshua's money. Worry about his own money. And if he wants to make 7 times more than he's ever made before, he needs to fight Joshua in the UK. That's ultimately what it's coming down to. Whether you think Joshua's scared or he don't want to travel or this, that, and the other, it all comes down to this for Deontay Wilder. Do you want to make 7 times more than you've ever made before? Do you want to do that? Joshua's not going to make 7 times more than he's ever made before, even if he fights Wilder in the States. He'll make a bit more, maybe 5-10 million more, but that's not 7 times more than he's ever made before. Joshua's been making 20 million a fight. 15 million a fight his past couple fights. So for him, it's a big increase if he fights Wilder in the States, but it's not like 7 times. Whereas that's what Wilder's looking at. He's looking at increasing his highest ever purse by 7 times fighting Anthony Joshua, if the 14 million that I just quoted is anywhere close to the improved offer that Eddie Hearn has made to him. So potentially, let's say 5 to 7 times more than Wilder's ever made. Does he want that? It is coming down to crunch time now. Take it or leave it. Does he want it? Yes, Joshua's pulling the A-side card. He wants everything in his favor. He is concerned. And let's not get it twisted here. Anthony Joshua is concerned about Deontay Wilder in terms of how dangerous he is. Of course he is. But he is willing to take the fight as long as it's on his terms in the UK in front of his home crowd, where probably the ref and the judges are going to be on his side. That's the reality of it from what I can see. Yeah. But then again, Wilder's team seem to be trying to do the same thing. But they don't have as many aces, really, as Joshua does. Joshua can offer Wilder something that he can't get remotely close to anywhere else. So hopefully, God willing, this fight gets made and we can put all the fanboy back and forth BS to the side, and let's just find out one way or another who's the best man in the ring. You know, because I'm tired. It's like Mayweather Pacquiao all over again, man, with the fanboys. I'm tired of it already. We don't need this dragging out for years like Mayweather Pacquiao did. Let's get it settled now. Because this back and forth between the fans has only been going on for what, a few months now. Let's not let it go on for a few years. Let's just get them in the ring now when they're both in their prime. They're both young. And when I say prime, I mean, we don't know how good both of them are going to be yet. Joshua's a bit younger, but they're at least close to their primes. They're both heavyweight champions. So let's get them in the ring. Let's get it done. And let's put all the BS to the side. Yeah? May the best man win. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below, people. It's Hatman, I'm out.